Hello trainers and welcome to another video, this time with my newest team, newest, and you can see that we have Galvantula up in front, we have Jellicent at the back, and we have Toxicroak, which is really good. This team has some drawbacks, but the advantages are way too many, so I really recommend it to you. Just like my previous one, those both teams are kinda of meta and they can go pretty hard on anything. But before we hop into the commentary, because the battles are ongoing, be sure to like this video and if you find it informative or if you enjoyed the current fights or anything else, my voice, which is kinda weird, and subscribe to the channel if you want more of this content. And why not? Some Silph tournaments are coming up, so why not? Perhaps we get there as well, because we had some really fun tournaments going on in Labyrinth Cup. But enough with that, let's focus on some GBL matches now, and we're having Jellicent finishing off that Medicham, and Medicham is one of the reasons that I prefer Toxicroak over any other fighter. This is my brother calling, as you saw there, because he's not watching my streams, and if you want to watch my streams like my brother, be sure to check the link in the description down below. You will find some really juicy links there for you. And here is the discharge coming, down goes our Jellicent, but we are both shieldless and we still have that Galvantula of our own, because it can charge up fairly faster since we have one volt switch advantage. And down goes their Galvantula. We're gonna take the first win for this video. Okay, we are currently rank 9 as you can see, and we are super close to rank 10. Let's see if we can make a 10-0 and finish off that rank 10 early run. We're gonna face on the next one a Marowak. This is one of the Pokemon that I really despise to see as my opponent, because you can see that both of my Toxicroak and my Galvantula do not have clear answers against this thing, and even though we can one-hit KO that thing down with a Shadow Ball, we can also get hurt a lot by Shadow Bones with our Jellicent, and that's why we're shielding twice here. And you can see that, yeah, this is quite a weird team, and our opponent decides to switch out. Well, here I have a plan. I will go for one Ice Beam, and because we are both shieldless, I'm pretty sure that I can farm down with my Toxicroak that remaining HP that this Ivysaur has, and we have to go straight for that Mud Bomb. They cannot Sack Swap or anything because they still have cooldown, and we can go straight with the Mud Bomb, finish off that Marowak, and whatever they have at the back will be in huge trouble. However, they have a Skarmory, and at the first glance I was like, oh my goodness, they have a Skarmory, are you kidding me? How are we gonna go over that? And guess what? It is a Steel Wing Skarmory, so that gave me some chances because we are fighting, and yeah, Air Slash would have just dominated us. We still had the Jellicent alive, and we won the match in the end by the same time finishing off that Skarmory, and they finished off our Toxicroak. Anyways, that was a win because Jellicent was alive, and let's focus on the next one because we're facing an Abomasnow, and that's a good lead because we can absolutely go right straight ahead, go for the lunges. They're gonna outspeed us, but after the first lunge, we can take the second Weather Ball, no problem at all. Look at that. Here I will take it because I'm pretty sure that we can survive it with ease. Kinda is. Still gonna be in huge trouble, and they're gonna do an amazing swap to Azumarill to absorb that launch, and I have to switch out right now to my Blinkles, as I like to call my Jellicent. I like to nickname every single Pokemon that I have. Let's go with the Shadow Ball, and I'm pretty sure that I can get out of here with a lot of energy, at least 40, yeah, 40, because we cannot go, actually with 50, yeah, we can go with 50, look at that. Let's go with the Shadow Ball here, down goes the Azumarill. I'm not sure that they are gonna go for the shield, of course, and down they go. So Abomasnow will return, and that makes me wonder, what do they have at the back? That's really weird. So I will just accept the fact that I will faint with my Jellicent, and they have a Mew. That is quite interesting. Perhaps I should have gotten to my Jellicent to prolong things more, but I don't know. I decided to sacrifice my Galvantula successfully. That was really huge for me. That gave me some huge hopes that we can win, and at the CMP they are absolutely gonna wreck us apart because this is a flame charge. I wanted that CMP and it was not even registered, and yeah, you know how this goes. I cannot go even for my Mud Bomb because we are super close to dying and Mud Bomb is not enough, and after that I thought that we could go for a Mud Bomb, but yeah, Abomasnow is super strong, so it will just finish us off despite the fact that we are just gonna do super effective damage with our counters, and yeah, you know what I mean. Next match everyone, and we are facing a Venusar. Venusar is a Pokemon that I am pretty concerned because it is not troublesome, but it can still put way too much damage to my team, even though we can resist with Galvantula and Toxicroak the Frenzy plants. My Jellicent cannot resist them, and the Pokemon that resist it are actually not in the greatest mood because it still take about 50% of our total HP, and yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. Anyways, down goes that Alola Marowak because they decided not to shield, and I will go with another Shadow Ball here to the second grass, and they decide not to shield as well. That was pretty, I don't know. That was weird. Let's just agree to that. That was super weird. Let's shield that because we're not gonna play like they do. I was watching a duo stream yesterday with Fish on a Hitter and Not Rob May. They were having something like a mini challenge to finish off someone without using a shield. And yeah, I don't know if they were trying to do something like that and then they just blew it off. But anyways, they decided to keep alive that Venusar, keep their shields, but I will try to do something really fun here. I will try to suck up for the second time in this match, and yeah, that was pretty good. Let's go with the Mud Bomb now. They still have that shield. I'm expecting to shield, of course. And after that we will get to another one, but they will do a switch to absorb our counter damage. That was almost the perfect switch, but we still had the shield, right? Yeah, we still had the shield, and the Sludge Bomb, not the Poison Jump, will finish off that Venusar, and we're gonna take another win, really huge for us. Now let's see what we got into the next one. This is a Vigoroth, and we're having quite the fun here because we can go right straight ahead, finish it off with trade lunges. And after the first lunge, we can take even one Body Slam, no problem at all. We can resist those counters because we're bug types. Let's see here. Yeah, I decided to take that. That's interesting. Yeah, good job, Ganeto. And I will go for another one, but we mini lagged there, as you saw. And that was not the issue at all. They will go for a Body Slam. And right here, I will go for the lunge because I hoped that they will switch out. Well, that did not happen at all, and they survive, which is really huge for me. And I will go right here for my Jellicent swap because they have a Claydol. And after that I was like, wait, what? Because I saw that ground type up, I was like, okay, that has to be something like a Galarian Fisk or the normal Fisk, so I decided to bail out to keep my energy on my Galvantula, but nope, it was just a Claydol. And right here I'm in a very troublesome situation because I have to finish off the Skarmory. They decide to take the first one but not the second, and here I have to think, what should I do? Of course I can't do anything, I have to take this move. And here is a Sky Attack, down we go, and after that I will bring my Toxicroak into play. Hopefully we will get farmed down, but we can do enough damage so that a Lunge will finish it off. It is super effective against that Claydol because despite being part ground type, it is also part psychic, so we can go right straight ahead, use our Lunge to finish off this thing, and yeah, we got it. Alright, down goes the Claydol. It is super effective, and Claydol is not the tankiest Pokemon around, so we're gonna take a very handful win. Okay, trainers, here is Gary Neville leading off with a Machamp. That is very interesting. Let's go right straight ahead, hit them with a Lunge because it is resisted, but Shadow Machamp, not the regular one, the sad one, is much more glassier than the regular, so we can go right straight ahead, use some lunges. Here comes the Cross Chop, we are just gonna block it, and let's see, here's a Pelipper swap, and I'm like, what is going on? Why Pelipper swap? And they decided not to shield, of course, because we could bait them down with a Lunge. That was not the worst idea, but it makes me wonder, what do they have at the back? And guess what, trainers, we can finish them off here with a Toxicroak, and we will never learn. Yeah, you got that right. We will never learn. Perhaps that was something like a grass type, but Pelipper on a Galvantula? Okay, I get it. They wanted to cut something like a Lunge on a flying type Pokemon, but besides that, not the best idea. Anyways, I don't know what they had the back, so we can only imagine what they had. Something like a Mantine, who knows? Next match, everyone, and we're facing an Azu here after that Umbreon bails out with our Jellicent, which we also bail out our Galvantula. Let's see, we are gonna go with Shadow Ball after we overfarm a lot, because we can survive those play roughs, right? And they still have that Umbreon, so we will go for the Shadow Ball right here. Down goes the Azu, and the Umbreon now will face our Wrath with the Ice Beams. Okay, this is not gonna be enough to not even bring it to 50% HP. So we will try to go for another one, but we will get farmed down, and it's okay because we can go with the Lunge first, and after that we will swap out to our Toxicroak, because we know that even if that's a last resort, we can absolutely withstand it. Here comes a foul play, we can take it, no problem at all, keeping our shields for Toxicroak, and they are not switching out, which means that they do not have something like Confusion User, Cresselia, Hypno, Claydol, who knows. And we're gonna go with a Sludge Bomb here. Down goes the Meganium. That was their only winning condition, of course, if we went for the bait, and they absolutely not sealed it because a Mud Bomb is resisted by the grass types. And yeah, there you have it. We're gonna face our first opponent with a Charmer here, and let's see how this will go. We are gonna bait as the first one, they're gonna not fall for the bait, and we're gonna go Discharge after this. Perhaps they think that's a second Lunge, and yeah, no, not gonna happen for sure. And down we go. So we're gonna bring Toxicroak to the fight, because Toxicroak has the advantage over the rest of the fighters, because it is part poison, and therefore takes neutral damage from the charm. Still gonna hurt, but not that much. And they have a Ninjask. Wow, did you see that? I did not see it either, because it just fainted down so easy. That Ninjask, that was so fun. And yeah, right now we have to block a bit, because Diggersby is having, I don't know if they have the upper hand against my Jellicent, but it is kinda troublesome, even though we can go against it with straight Ice Beam. The Hexes are doing no damage, so yeah. So I decided to bring it to no HP with my Toxicroak, sacrificing both of my shields, and after that I know that the Wigglytuff, no matter how much energy it has, it cannot take me down, because yeah, we are a very good Pokemon, and they go for the Ice Beam anyway, so we will finish it off with pure Hexes, a normal type dying with pure Hexes after 7, I guess. So we're gonna take the win here, and we're gonna face Chewbacca, Star Wars copyrights, I guess. They have a normal form of Mawile, not the shadow form, which is interesting. And we're gonna bail out, of course, because Fire Fang is just gonna deal so much damage. We're gonna bail out to our safe sweep Jellicent. We still have the Toxicroak. If we can absolutely put the Toxicroak over that Mawile, will be the dream for us to protect our Galvantula effectively. And let's see, here is their ground type, so we're gonna just go with the Rock Slide, accepting the Rock Slides, and we're gonna go with the Shadow Ball here, bringing that Fisk to no HP, and because they sealed it, I'm like, you know what, I will shield as well. Let's start using some shields, we need those, and Jellicent can absolutely beat it down. For sure, and at this amount of HP, even if they shield, it will be worth, because my Toxicroak will come into the fight, and with no shields we're gonna have the upper hand. Down we go here. The Power Punch will not finish us off, but a couple of more Fire Fangs after being boosted will be enough, and we have the upper hand here, because they will go in with that Victreebell, and I'm like, you know what, I will go straight for the Sludge Bomb. They're not gonna shield, and guess what, they sealed it, okay. And after that I will bring my Lunge into the game to finish off this thing, and guess what, it survived, which is not bad. We farmed up a little bit more, and after that we will go right straight ahead, finish off that Mawile after we shield, of course, because Power Punch is a Power Punch, and we're gonna go with that Discharge to finish off the Mawile, and we're gonna take another win. Heading into the final match, trainers, let's see how we do. Can we do it for the 5 out of 5 for the last set? Because in the previous one we had 4 wins and 1 loss. Let's see, we're gonna face this Obstagoon. Obstagoon is a very good Pokemon to encounter with my team, only Blinkles has some problems against it. Besides that, Galvantula and of course Toxicroak have some straight wins against it in any shield scenario, so we're having the upper hand. Let's block here. Yeah, we're gonna block for sure. And we are gonna go with the switch, keeping that energy on the Galvantula. I surprised even myself. That was a very good move, by the way. Let's see. We're gonna go with a Sludge Bomb against this Azu, and we will try to go with one more. Of course, here that's a little bit tricky, and we're gonna just shield because their only counter to Toxicroak seems to be their Azu. So we can finish it off here with straight Sludge Bomb. They can do anything, they are shieldless, and after that they will come back with Cresselia, and that makes me wonder why. Why not the Cresselia earlier? Well, that's because Galvantula can beat down the Azu, but it can also beat down that Cresselia. Look at that, we can go in there with our Lunge, down they go because it is super effective, and we can also finish off the remaining of their HP that they have on that Obstagoon, so Blinkles was not even needed. Thank you trainers for watching, this was the video, be sure to like the video, be sure to subscribe if you already haven't. GPL right now is super fun, I really enjoy it. Lags are not that big of a part for Go Battle League nowadays. Niantic is doing their best, I hope. We have some PvE issues, but besides that, we are doing some fun plays in GBL. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end, and I'll see you all into the next one.